During the 30th APEC Economic Leaders meeting in San Francisco, the cameras caught a scene of the presidents Xi Jinping of China and Joe Biden of the good old USA having a casual conversation. The two great distinguished men of honor were comparing their presidential cars, bragging about their sizes and nicknames, with Uncle Joe proudly declaring that his Cadillac is named the Beast. But where normal people may see an unimportant casual conversation between two world leaders, intellectuals such as myself and my audience see a far deeper struggle between the world's two greatest superpowers. You see, a presidential car is of great significance to a nation's sense of honor, and today I will objectively and scientifically determine which president has the better car. First up is the American The Beast, which is appropriately named as it weighs 10 fucking tons. Now, the Beast is truly an exceptional vehicle as it has a wide range of defensive security measures and is really more comparable to a tank than a car. While specific details about the vehicle are classified for obvious security reasons, some features are publicly known. For example, the car is equipped with 8-inch thick slanted armor plating and bulletproof glass that protects the president from pretty much every caliber there is, and even small explosives as well. The Cadillac is also protected from biological and chemical threats, as the entirety of the interior is fully sealed. That's right, these windows can't be used and are pretty much only there for appearances. The interior environment is also connected to oxygen tanks that constantly pump oxygen into the car's cabin, which accounts for the lack of access to fresh air. Next to the oxygen tanks, you will find a supply of the president's own blood in case of an emergency, or if anyone gets really thirsty. Even the Beast's fuel tank is armor-plated and filled with special foam that prevents it from exploding in case of a direct hit. Its doors also weigh as much as those on a Boeing 757 aircraft, and its tires are pneumatic run flats, so the vehicle can still drive even if they are deflated. Not to be outdone by James Bond, the Beast also has tear gas cannons, smoke screens, advanced encrypted communication systems, an anti-missile system, electronic warfare systems, night vision, and thermal imaging, and even the ability to deploy oil slicks. Last but not least, there is also a partition between the president and the driver. You know, in case the driver develops sympathies for Osama bin Laden. Overall, the Beast is more well protected and advanced than many armored US military war vehicles. But what do the Chinese have to offer? Well, the answer to that question is a domestically produced and customized Hongqi named the Red Flag, because of its red flag. Unfortunately, the Chinese are a lot more secretive when it comes to their presidential car than the Americans. But as always, certain bits of information have leaked to the public over the years. For the most part, the Red Flag holds up to the Beast in many areas, including its anti-missile systems, thick bulletproof armor and glass, as well as biological and chemical warfare capabilities. Although admittedly, the Red Flag's armor is believed to be less thick and less effective than the Beast's, with the exact measurements not entirely known. The Beast is also a lot more expensive than the Red Flag, valued at about $1.2 million as opposed to the $7,000 Hongqi. So which president has the better car? Well, it would have been a much easier question to answer if the Chinese weren't so secretive about theirs. Honestly, just from the fact that we know more about the Beast than we do about the Red Flag, it shows that the Chinese Secret Service guys are doing a better job. Or maybe the Red Flag just doesn't have as many security features as the Beast. Either way, it's difficult to say which car is superior in terms of functionality. In terms of appearances, I must say that the Red Flag is much more classier than the Beast, whereas the Beast looks a lot more terrifying than the Red Flag. Which characteristic is better? I don't know. Look, ultimately it is not the car itself that matters, but rather the people that drive it. And I can say for certain that the Chinese driver is not helping the Asian stereotype.